Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gal. This is Disgaea 2 PC version. I got it on the Steam sale a little while ago. I know they've released several of the Nipponichi games at this point, and this is one I haven't played yet. I love Nipponichi as a company. I love the games they put out. They have a really good sense of humor. They're really amusing. They have a lot of complex stuff you can do in the background to make the games more fun, which is one of my favorite parts of games. And yeah, so the other thing with this is it has a lot of generic characters that need to be named. I really enjoyed the XCOM 2 series I did, so this seemed like a good stepping stone into the JRPG side of things, and we'll see how it goes. It's a tactical RPG, similar in that regard only. There will not be alien killing and such, but we'll see how it goes. The intro and my goal is going to be to get through the intro and the tutorial here. There's a lot of dialogue, so I'm probably not going to be talking too much during this. I'm probably just gonna kind of thumb through it here. And once we get through the tutorials, I can start naming characters, recruiting characters, etc. So we'll go from there.
The Netherworld. A lawless world filled with vicious monsters. The number of netherworlds has expanded with the rise of demons, powerful enough to rule such worlds. The Overlords. Now, another world is about to fall prey to such darkness.
It's obviously a very dark and serious game.
Are you really gonna go through it? You don't have to do this, you know. I can go and find Xenon myself.
Oh, yes, we do. We've already searched for him, and we haven't even found a clue. Besides, we've already finished all the preparations to summon him. Fried dragon, fairy oil, the surest sword, clown shoes, and a worm bone.
Very serious. Clown
Now we
shoes.
just need to sacrifice a bit of life energy to summon Xenon. I hope. You just concentrate on defeating Overlord Xenon when he's summoned, okay?
Honey, this summon is gonna take more than just a little life. We're gonna die!
Yeah! Why do you have to use our life anyway?
Yeah, that's enough complaining. Besides, you're all demons. It's a year or two off your life. You'll probably spoil them anyway. What? Don't you want to be human again? Do you want all my hard work over the last 15 years to go to waste?
But me and Tartar were born demons. We don't care about being human.
Oh, ho. Shut up, brat. Mommy still wants to be human again. So be a good bit of sacrifice now.
Very serious.
Good mothering? If you really need life energy, you can use mine, you know.
Don't be absurd. You're the only human left in this world. We can't waste any of your precious life.
I don't like this at all. Using sacrifices is just plain wrong. Only fair fights are worth fighting. That's just my style.
Okay, you voiced your opinion. Now get ready for the summoning ritual.
Okay.
Did you even hear me? Devil woman?
Oh, ho. But I am a devil. Thanks to Xenon's curse, I have no conscience.
Hooray. Okay. We're gonna skip to the end of this part.
So, Overlord Xenon has
Whoops,
a
it
daughter.
skipped a lot.
You'd
Oh well.
think we would have heard about something like that.
can't wait to talk about. But how do we know if she really is Overlord Xenon's daughter?
Hey, you've got a point. Hey, Toots, are you really the Overlord's daughter?
How dare you address me as Toots? Do you not know the proper way to speak to a princess?
I'm kind of okay with it skipping that.
Even a princess with a noble visage.
Like I said, there's a lot of dialogue at the beginning. It's accidentally summoned Rosalind instead of her father Xenon,
As broad as the night sky.
and now she's stuck here.
Behold my
I apologize if it seems like I'm
This emblem of the four-leaf clover.
rushing through this. I started recording this earlier, and it ended up crashing partway through. So I'm hoping it works, and I'd really like to get through and actually start playing the game and get a save point. Save points are good.
Whoa, that four-leaf clover is...
The symbol of Overlord Xenon! Indeed. You are not as ignorant as your garb and demeanor suggest. This emblem is the ultimate proof of my heritage. It is the bond between our souls as
The four-leaf clover is the mark of Xenon. The three-leaf clover is the mark of Xenon's curse that we all bear. Unlike ours, it is said that only those close to Xenon himself bear the mark of the four-leaf clover. It looks like she really is his daughter.
See, Adele? This is great! We can use her as a hostage!
Are you nuts? This isn't good at all.
me, a hostage? Don't be absurd.
But we performed the ritual. In the name of Adele, I summon Xenon. Those are the terms. Until Adele meets Overlord Xenon, your highness is bound by the ritual to stay by Adele's side. You can't disregard these conditions, can you?
Stupid summoning rituals. Not even I can disregard the terms of the summoning ritual.
Whoa, wait! You're kidding, right?
What's the problem? Be a man! You can't give up now. What about all that fair fight nonsense?
Okay. You should go talk to people and get information. There's not actually a whole lot we can do right now. Until we get to the first tutorial, they're gonna give us some units, which we can rename shortly. The fighter is going to be Beefy. The mage is going to be Par, and the healer is going to be Dora.
So, this is what the outside world is like.
The outside world? What the hell are you talking about? Where are you from?
My mansion, of course. It is located somewhere in the land of Veldine.
What? You don't know where it is?
Well, that summon of yours is quite jarring. And truth be told, I have never been outside the mansion before.
What? Are you serious? What kind of life can you live without ever going outside?
I shall grant your request and tell you all about the superior lifestyle of a noble. The standard recital takes 2 whole days.
Forget that! Look, all I want is for you to cooperate, okay?
Cooperate? Let me make this perfectly clear. I will not abide being taken hostage.
Look, that's fine. I wasn't gonna do that anyway.
Then what are you going to do?
I'm gonna take you back to Xenon. Back to your father.
What? Why would you do such a thing? Are we not enemies, you and I? Do you expect me to believe you?
Look, Princess, I only have one goal in mind, to defeat Overlord Xenon. After that, I won't need you anymore. But I do need you to guide me there.
What did you just say? You are going to defeat my father?
Yeah? Why? What's wrong with that?
Are you insane? My father has slaughtered 1,000 overlords. He is known as the god of all overlords. How are you going to defeat him?
Go ahead and laugh, but I will be the one to defeat Xenon.
Well, you sure are confident. Ah, I see. You are planning to use me as a hostage to threaten my father.
I already told you, I'm not gonna take you hostage, especially since you're a girl.
Then what was the point of summoning me if you will not take me hostage? I have better ways to waste my time.
We were trying to summon Xenon, but,
Adele's tie is weird.
no, there's no excuse for it. I apologize for summoning you. I'm sorry.
What?
Hey, don't come any closer. I don't really like girls.
To admit one's own mistakes. You are truly honest, especially for an enemy.
Okay, look. I will keep my promise. I will return you to your father. I pledge my honor on it.
I still do not trust you. If you are truly honorable, why not simply release me?
If it was that simple, I would have done so already. But breaking the terms of a summon requires the sacrifice of a life. My life.
Your life? Very well. You do appear truthful. I shall escort you to my father's mansion.
Okay, tutorial time. Okay. So we're going to do a couple things here. We're gonna move Adele over here. These have really weird names. Good to know. We're gonna do this, and then this. So first thing we're gonna do is have her attack, and then we're gonna have him attack. There's a method to the way combos work in this. They're gonna be able to work together. Now we can actually undo the movement on the two we've already, or that didn't actually attack yet, that didn't act. We're gonna move Adele out. I don't think he's actually gonna be able to shoot anything, no. See if she can shoot anything with the bow. No. And we don't have access to our full menu yet, so we're gonna go ahead and just close out.
Pretty, dude.
Prinnies are not a serious threat, so definitely not a major concern here. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is move him down here. Again, when the melee units stand next to each other, they can team up. Sometimes other units as well. Okay, so we're just gonna do a nice combo here. Keep it simple. Gets our bonus gauge up a little bit, so we get a little bit more money to play with and more items. Yes, we'll skip the story for this part. It's pretty much more of the same. We've already gotten it. This is gonna tell us about throwing things, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna end turn first. Because the first thing I want to do is actually capture this Prinny. So they're gonna fight inside. It's basically just compares our units to theirs, which in this case is fine. Get a small combo and get a little bit of XP on our healer. Healers tend to be very difficult to level up. So the lift and throw mechanic here is one of the major pieces of this game. You're gonna see me using it a lot. If you were on the volunteer thread for units, you may have noticed somebody specifically referenced they wanted the unit with the best throw range, which we will get to eventually here. So we're gonna have these three gang up on this guy again. Because they're positioning, that's the attack they do. Now we can undo these two. We'll have her jump in, again, three-way combo. Probably gonna turn off some of these animations as the game goes on, because there's a lot of it and it takes a while sometimes, but yeah, it's okay for now. Okay, this is where it gets really fun. So, would I like to view this tutorial? No. Okay, so the next one is the geo panels. So these are different colored panels that change the way different mechanics work. So, we're gonna move Rosalind out here, and I believe I should be able to actually, let's see how far he can get. Yeah. So geo symbols do give different bonuses, penalties, special effects, etc. In this case, this one creates a boost to all enemies while they're on that tile type. If they are a different color than the one you're sitting on, like this one, it will actually turn those geo panels to the color of that gem. I believe the next tutorial will get into that more in depth. By the way, here's our Prinny. Which, Prinnies have a special effect. Namely, they explode when you throw them. They're special.
Ready, dude.
I probably shouldn't have thrown the Prinny because I don't have a ton of money and now I have to pay to resurrect him. But oh well. So since he hasn't moved yet, I can actually still move him up here and have him attack this guy. You can also do kind of a chain thing with it where you throw multiple people and get them into position. It ends up being more complicated than it's worth most of the time. But it can be a really neat way to go through certain levels quickly.
Ready, dude.
So one of the neat things you could see there, as you do special moves, sometimes they move your enemies to a different area. Just kind of a neat little thing. Okay, I'm gonna check real quick here because I'm pretty sure I need to get treated. Heal all? Heal all. There we go. Assembly is still closed. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. So this is the last one that I was talking about. So this time there's 3 different colors. So we're gonna do something a little tricky. We're gonna move this one over here. We are going to move. I think he's the only one with enough movement to get over here. And actually, I'm gonna have him move here because it's gonna be a little easier. Random note, Prinnies cannot throw things. Monster units in general cannot throw things.
Forgive me!
Okay, so this is a clear tile. And like I said before, anything that is on a different color will change that color. So what we're gonna do, actually let's get our Prinny out, just to have him, just to make sure he gets this bonus XP. So she's gonna blow that up. Now that's going to cause a chain reaction that's going to turn all the red tiles blue first. In the process, it hits the yellow one. Now that's going to turn all the blue tiles, including the ones that were already there, yellow. Which is in turn going to hit the clear tile. Which is in turn going to expand out from there and clear everything. Now you'll also note every time it does a pass, it damages all the enemies, or all the units actually. And then it gets that last little bonus. So, we get a bunch of bonuses for that. Okay.
Okay. So why are you so weak? I mean, you are Overlord Xenon's daughter, right?
Silence! I am the daughter of the legendary Overlord Xenon, but I have never had to fight before. Not even once! I lived in a beautiful mansion with hundreds of servants and everything I ever wanted. So why would I ever need to learn to fight? Fighting is for the lower classes. It is our duty as nobles to use those fights to improve our kingdom and subjects.
So, you're the Overlord's precious spoiled daughter. A cliche.
That's right, I am. My father cherishes me. Is it not the same with humans? Were my textbooks wrong?
No, they got it right. I'm fighting for my family, too.
Dark Assembly is ready. Okay. The Dark Assembly is where we can get new units. It's where we're going to rename our units. So, first one, Beefy. Second one. Par. Third one. Dora. Prinny Dude will be met. Okay. Now, we could make some more units right now, but we don't have enough mana to make worthwhile units at all. They're going to be at stat penalties. I'd prefer to wait on it. So I think what we're going to do is just make sure we've got these guys equipped decently. Trying to remember what each of these bonuses do. You see on the right, it'll list things like that one says broker and coach. I believe broker gives you more money and coach gives you speed, looks like. Physician looks like resistance. Marksman is hit. Gladiator might be attack. Dietitian is hit points. Gangster. Sentry is defense. I don't remember what gangster is. But some of these do different things. I'm gonna need to look it up later. I think master might be mana up, but it might be hip, or it might be intelligence up. Let's see. That's a pretty decent one. Okay. So we're gonna give Roslyn a new gun. I probably won't be using Roslyn and Adele once I get my generics all unlocked, but we'll go with them for now. They are the main characters after all. So you get 1 weapon and 3 accessories. It's kind of the generic. Oh, that's right, Matt doesn't actually get a weapon yet. Oh, Master looks like SP. Nice. And then armor shop. We're just gonna go with something real simple here. Actually, let's check the general store too. So I think they might have... Oh, nope. We don't have any accessories yet. We'll have to order them later. That's one of the things you can do at the assembly. Okay, we'll keep it simple. So Matt's gonna get the Goblin Claw, which is gonna make him a lot more powerful. And this old cloth. So we don't have very much good equipment right now, but we've got equipment. Okay, we're gonna talk through these tutorials real quick. So this guy's gonna let us check records, which we don't really need. Music shop. Stop at the hospital. You get prizes from the hospital the more wounds you come in with. Okay. Gonna save, and just to be safe since my computer's been acting up, I'm gonna take a break here, and I will start the next episode by heading into, I believe, the first real level. So, like I said, sorry about the length on the tutorial there. I cut it down a little from what it was the first time, so partially by accident, but yeah. So, stay tuned for the next video here. Check out the other videos on my channel if you're enjoying them. Give me a like and subscribe. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you'd like a character named after you. Just let me know what to name it, what kind of class you're looking at, and I'll add you on the list. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them. And have a good one.